Hey guys, it's Todd here. I'm going to be talking to you today about our third-party app support, what things look like now, and how we're looking to change things going forward. All right, so what do things look like with third-party app support right now? A bunch of things can happen if a merchant calls in. They can call in to us, and if we find out it's a third-party app developer that they're really asking about, we can punt it back to them, and then they go talk to the app developer. In some cases, we might do a warm hand. There's even some times where tickets end up in L1 or theme support and they find out that it's a third developer, or they punt it back to the guru who contacts the app developer, or the guru then punts that ticket back to the merchant who contacts the app developer. Sort of a really big bevy of options with support right now. There's no real sort of set way on how we do things. And in a lot of cases, we punt it back to the merchant, who ends up having really not a great experience for them. They call us and we say, go away and go talk to them on your own. So not a really great experience. That's really what I'm looking to change here with the new flow. Okay, so a few goals that I really want to achieve here. I certainly want to improve the merchant experience when they call into Shopify for third-party app support. Certainly want to rationalize and organize that support flow. It's sort of a mess right now. Third, we want to gather some data on which apps are actually good apps and which apps are causing a lot of problems, maybe causing a lot of support debt, and sort of start singling those apps out. So this is going to be based around the warm handoff. Warm handoff, some of you may already do. This is where we contact the app developer on the merchant's behalf, and that's basically just CCing the app developer on an existing ticket, and then the merchant and app developer can talk on that ticket. Benefits of this is the merchant only needs to call one place. Instead of getting punted back and going to talk to the app developer on their own, they call us, we get to be the hero, and sort of make them get to the right place all in one interaction. And then app developers may even feel more inclined to support our merchants if we're the ones talking to them, so maybe there'll even be better support for the merchants. Now this is the new layout, so it's a lot cleaner than what we've had in this setup. The merchant's going to call in. If we find out that it has to do with a third-party app, we just offer to go ahead and email the app developer on their behalf. So at that point, the ticket actually gets assigned to the app support team, and any sort of ongoing conversation between the app developer and merchant just gets handled by the app support team. So as far as you guys are concerned, you get a ticket about a third-party app, you write that warm handoff, and then you can just forget about it. Same idea with theme support and level 1. If you guys find out that there's a third-party app that's to blame about an issue, write up the problem, send it off to the app developer, and then we'll make sure that things get looked at and sort of manage that ongoing conversation. There's a big benefit here as well to the app support team in the about which apps are causing trouble, which apps maybe respond to our requests very quickly. So it's a lot of great data that we can gather here. There's even some benefits, quite a few benefits to gurus in particular. You're more likely to get a smiley with these interactions, no question about it. Instead of just face-palming people, sending them off, you can go ahead and be the hero and get the smiley. As far as the ongoing support, sometimes if you do a warm handoff now, you end up having to deal with that ticket popping up in your queue for 3-4 times before it actually gets resolved. With this new setup, we don't have to deal with that. You just make the one ticket, send it off. And it's a really quick ticket, so it's another interaction counting towards your day. Very easy to get this type of interaction. Now this is what the macro looks like. We're going to be using a macro, so basically if there's a third-party app involved, you just say escalate to app developer in the macro. It'll pop this up. It's going to prompt you to fill in the CC field. This is where you put the app developer's email, which is available on the app page. Just add in some tags, and then of course delete this text, set to public reply, and then submit as pending. At that point, it's going to show up in the app support queue. You guys don't need to deal with it anymore, and we'll sort of take it from there. So really, really simple setup. This is kind of a recap of the flow. If there's a phone call, you just use that same ticket that the call was on, apply the macro, send it off to the app developer. If it's a chat, use the same ticket, apply the macro, send it off to the app developer. Now, if it's an email, it might make sense to communicate with the merchant first and then tell them that you're sending it off to the app developer, send it off to the app developer. So really, really straightforward in all of these cases. And I think what's going to happen here is we're going to have a lot less experiences that look like this. We're just sort of punting people away to go deal with things. We're actually folding in the third-party app developers a lot better. I think it's just an overall better experience for everyone. Okay, so if you have any questions about how this is going to work, feel free to send me a ping or feedback about it. Definitely just let me know, and maybe I can integrate that into what we do in the future. All right, guys, good luck with using the macro, and thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.